As you are indeed aware, Shanzu Teachers Training College is the only government institution of its kind in the Coast Province, offering teacher training since 1967 when it was established. I'm sure that at some stage we had hoped that Voi Teachers College would also join the ranks of Shanzu Teacher Training College. But because the Ministry of Education had to rationalize the very question of teacher training, I speak with a bit of authority on this matter, because for 3.5 years, believe it or not, you will all have forgotten as I was Minister for Education. So I'm actually privy to some of those policy decisions. But that does not necessarily mean that, that the Coast Province was going to be disadvantaged, because we have been able to train our teachers over the years to the extent where today I think this country is the one country in the region, in the East African region, which has done very well when it comes to teacher training. The college has grown to become a respected institution and earned a reputation for the high quality of teachers that it produces. I therefore commend the successive boards of governors, the management, and staff for the immense contribution to the development of this institution over the years. Ladies and gentlemen, government attaches great importance to the education sector because of its critical role in development. Consequently, the sector is the single largest recipient of public funding, a factor that largely explains the phenomenal expansion of learning facilities and the increase in enrollment from primary level all the way to our universities. This commitment by the government has enabled the country to make tremendous progress towards achieving universal access to primary education in line with the United Nations Millennium Development Goals. The free primary and free secondary education programs in public schools are key milestones that have cast the country firmly on the road towards attaining this MDG. However, the introduction of the two programs resulted in the unprecedented challenge of over-enrollment and the attendant overstretching of available facilities. While the Minister of Education is ably dealing with this matter, it is prudent that the constituency development committees be encouraged to continue complementing these efforts by committing more of their funds towards the building of new schools and the expansion of existing ones. The over-enrollment being experienced in many public schools has also impacted on the teacher-pupil ratio, leading to the demand for more teachers. It is in this regard the government is continually reviewing the staffing situation with a view to hiring more teachers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the role and place of a teacher in society, since time immemorial, cannot be gainsaid. For many of us, during our younger days, we grew up with a deep reference for Mwalimu. Mwalimu was a highly respected personality, a leader, a role model to be emulated. Hata ndugu zetu wa Tanzania wakaenda hata mwisho kabisa wakamchagua Mwalimu. Mwalimu Julius Kabarage Nyerere. He became therefore the embodiment of what is good in the teaching fraternity. Mwalimu wielded tremendous influence in community. And Mwalimu's word or opinion was in many ways taken for the gospel truth. But that was then.